So I'm going to still try and catch up on the October YouTube Pagan Vlog Challenge. I'm going to throw several days in together. I didn't realize, I'm thinking, oh, a little video every day. Oh, that's hard. I didn't realize how hard it was, especially when you're new to this and you're not used to it and everything like that. So I think the last day I left off on was the 8th, which is path. And I thought about talking about my own path, and I think I'll save that for a later date. But I think what's important for people to understand when it comes to any path you take, it's more important if you have sight of where you want to be and know where you are and allow your path to unfold. You know, if you have a concrete way of how you're going to go about doing it, if you hit a stumbling block, it's going to completely throw you off. Allow it to just flow and let it take you where it needs to. And I have learned that through my own path. I mean, I was pagan, practicing witchcraft, and then I left that, became a Catholic, and left that, and I'm back to where I was, but I'm a different person. And it was all necessary in the end to get me where I am today. And I think part of that comes from kind of a wisdom that you get with time. And that's where on day 9 we talk about old. And when I think of old, I think of history and I think of wisdom. Now, someone doesn't have to be old per se to be wise. It's about what their experiences have been, and that usually takes some time for them to get to that point. But it's kind of a wisdom that, through experience, through time, through following that path that unfolds in front of you, you gain that wisdom. And that's how I think of old, and I think of, history as well. I mean, some of the trees around here are massive. There's this huge oak above me, and it wasn't that big when my dad, oh wow, my face got washed out. It wasn't that big when my dad was younger, and he's lived in this house for the better part of 70 years. And, so that tree is well over 70 years old. And so it's been through everything that's gone on in this neighborhood. And you have also, just areas like my hometown is like 160, 170 years old. It doesn't seem very old, but there's a history to this whole area. And so that's part of what old means to me. And so day 10, like I said, I'm playing catch up. Incense. I love incense. I always loved incense. I was raised with incense. My parents basically were hippies from the 60s, and we used to go to, there's Tower Records and there's Tower Books. There's also Tower Posters. Okay, it was a head shop. It sold bongs and all that fun stuff, but it also sold posters, it sold incense, it sold all those things. And so I've always grown up with incense burning in my house. And I love having that scent because the scent of different incenses really just elicit different feelings and different energies within you. And so it's what I grew up with, and I love it. And that's just how I feel. As for Brews, which is day 12, I kind of know what a brew is. Probably like a tea or something, or a beer. I don't drink beer, but I'm thinking, I've just never done brews. I'm old school. I started way back in the day where everyone was reading Scott Cunningham and Ray Buckland. And so I have Scott Cunningham's book of incense oils and brews, but I never really made any of the brews, and I really kind of just passed that up. I never really did anything with it. So brews, not my thing. I don't know. Maybe I should investigate and learn something about it. But as for day 13, superstitions. I'm superstitious. If I see a penny and it's not heads up, I won't pick it up. I won't walk under a ladder. I won't break a mirror. I do understand. It's kind of like, I love Practical Magic. I love that movie. And the Marshall, whatever, he's telling Sally that, curses only have power if you believe in them. And superstitions, I believe, are the same way. If you don't believe in a superstition, I don't think it really has power over you. So you give it the power. And so there's a lot of superstitions, like I don't think 13 is bad luck. I don't believe black cats are bad luck. I mean, I've always had black cats. I love my black cats. You've probably never seen Camille. She's all black cat. Starlight, she was my old kitty. She passed several years ago, completely black cat. So I don't believe in that. But one superstition that I've believed in my whole life, and I don't think I'll ever change, is if I see, even if it's a partial mushroom ring, I will not step in it. There's no way. I just will not do it. Yeah, I don't, I believe in fairies and fae and all that. I did a little bit when I was a kid, but it's one of those things you just don't want a chance, and I did not want to chance it, so I never did it. I won't step in a mushroom ring. I know it's weird, but I just won't. So that's my catch up. I'll post this and I'll try and do the actual day 14 spells. Try to get that all done. I have so much to do. Not really. I'm just lazy. But I do have to take my dad to the doctor later. So I just wanted to get this done. I'll see y'all later. Much love and blessings. Bye.